What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're feeling great. You guys feel that wind? It's a beautiful day, like every day. Let's see what the vibe is. Let's see what the energy is. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know, what Spirit wants us to learn about today. I hope you're feeling great. Did I say that already? If not, I'll say it again. I hope you're feeling great. I hope you're feeling enthusiastic for life. There's so much to do, so much to be excited for. Especially if you have love in your life. Love is amazing. Love makes you wake up from bed and just want to take over the world. Karmic friends. Yeah, can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends closer and your enemies closer. Yeah, I don't think you should be keeping your enemies closer. You should just be staying away from anything that is karmic, anything that you're supposed to learn a lesson from, so you could grow, so you could evolve, and so you could move on, right? So you don't repeat the same karmic cycles. Because why would you want to go through the same cycle? And usually the karmic cycles are like 7 years, right? You pretty much stay with that person for like 7 years. What else do we need to know? So yeah, you're being just warned, right? To pay attention to the people that you consider friends. Pay attention to the people that you exchange energies with on a day-to-day basis. Pay attention to the people that you text. These people are like so sneaky, right? They just it says cyberbullying. That's what they do, right? They all gang up together and they all like say, oh, let's comment on this person's photo, let's just trash their post, let's just blah, 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 blah. That's what they do because they are karmic, and they can't do anything in person, right? So they have to hide behind a computer screen to try and seem powerful. Yikes, right? Those are karmics. Always spying, always want to make sure, what are you doing with your life? Girl, worry about yours, right? I can't hang around people that are more worried about what others are doing than what they have going on. Like, we can't be friends. Like, there's nothing for us to talk about. How are you going to be focused on someone else's life? Right? You ain't shit. They ain't shit. Right? Especially if they spend precious time of God, of the universe, behind a computer screen, trying to bully, trying to spy, trying to see what others have going on, which is why they are karmic. Come on. Always screenshotting shit. Anywho, what do we need to know about this energy, Spirit? Something's telling me that too, these karmic people just like, you know, they do all these like little like, oh, we're friends, and you know, put your hand on top of mine and let's drink from the same cup, to try and create some type of like emotional bond. Girl, that's a no. 6 of Swords. Yeah, so see the guy here drifting away in his boat with 6 swords. He has 6 swords in his boat. His boat could just sink, right? But it's not. He might be a little hurt, he might be a little, you know, regretful, but he's moving on to an environment where he can prosper. He's moving on, he's moving away from all of these karmic friends that have not done anything in his or her life but just create chaos and conflict. So we have two energies here. We have the King of Wands, fiery personality with passion, and then we have the King of Cups, right? Very emotionally intelligent, loving, kind, genuine. So maybe you're embodying these two energies right now. Or it could be two different people. But we'll see. What is this energy here, Spirit? But you're definitely, sailing to calmer waters. Moving away from all that toxicity. Moving away from all that chaos and conflict. We got the Three of Swords in reverse. Meaning that whatever you were sad about, whatever you were heartbroken about, it's no longer going to be there once you move to this, once you take this leap of faith into this new direction in your life. Not only that, but because you are more emotionally intelligent, more emotionally wise, you know how to use your feelings and emotions to your benefit, and you're not letting things that are not important make you sad, make you depressed. Because why do that, right? At the Two of Swords. So maybe a decision that you were stuck about, a decision that you were going back and forth in your head about, a decision that maybe you've been reminiscing on, right, is allowing you to find that happiness within, right? It's allowing you to be more in touch with your feelings now. And that is allowing you to move forward with a loving heart, right? It is allowing you to move forward with love in your heart. Did I say that already? But that's what it is, the Knight of Cups. It is allowing you to continue through life and not let whatever you went through, confirmation, damage your pretty little heart. Hi, Dragonfly. And that is amazing. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're moving on. You're moving. You're going on a new adventure. You are leaving all that toxicity, all those karmic friends that ain't shit behind, right? Yeah. Do we need to know? Actually, let's get another deck. I just have so many decks. Oh, yeah. Okay. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Have a good laugh. Queen of Wands. So maybe you are maybe you're allowing for you to enjoy the little things in life now, right? Maybe you're taking it a little bit more easy, right, on yourself now because of whatever you went through. You're allowing to have fun. You're having more fun, right? You're being more lighthearted. Of course you could be more lighthearted when the Three of Swords is in reverse. Come on, all those swords are taken away from your heart, and that's good. I can see clearly now. Of course you can see clearly now after all that veil was taken off, after you can see these karmic friends for truly who they are, and after you can see who is really there for you and who isn't, and who was stealing from you and who wasn't, and who was cheating on you and who wasn't, and who was lying on your name and who wasn't. Of course you can see clearly now because you accept what you see, and you're no longer putting excuses as to why people are doing bad things to you, right? I believe in a fair fight. Everyone deserves a shot, of course, right? And a lot of people don't play fair. A lot of people, that is why they create lies and rumors about others, right? To try and dirty other people's names, to try and change the mind of others about someone else when that person is not even there to defend themselves, And that is not playing fair. Also, what is not playing fair is dibbling and dabbling in lower vibrational spiritual practices to try and manipulate the free will of others. That is a sin, right? God gifted us all with the beautiful gift of free will, where we can make our own decisions. And if someone else is creating lies and illusions and creating conflict and scaring you and installing fear in you, so you are not able to make your own free will choices, that is not good. And they will pay for what they did. I have faith that something better is in store. Of course, something better is in store. You are walking away to that better, right? You're getting away from the karmics, from all that toxicity, from all that negativity. Of course, there's always better than that. Maybe you didn't see that before, but now you see clearly. I can chill the hell out. Of course you can chill the hell out. Let me pick up this card to win. Of course you can chill the hell out after you've removed all that toxicity, after you've removed and separated yourself from anyone that wasn't allowing you to just chill, right? Come on, how can you chill in an environment where all these people are just here like they're karmics? They spend more time on getting their outfits together for the weekend and trying to impress I don't know who, when, girl, your life is not even together, right? You haven't even gone within. What childhood wounds have you healed? What inner growth have you done? What inner work have you done? What shadow work have you done? Right? But you're different. You understand that by taking this time out for yourself right now, it's going to be a life-changing thing, because not that many people go within. I can take criticism, yeah, constructive criticism, right? Not the criticism that these karmic friends give you, like, oh, you're not good enough, oh, what are you doing, you're a little pussy, you're a little this, you're a little that, to try and make you feel less of a man or less of a woman. Once we understand, guys, the personality traits of these karmic people, we will be able to move away from all that, right? And yeah, I feel like if you keep going on this path, if you keep on focusing on yourself, right, maybe try meditating a little bit more so you're able to think even more clear, and so you can be able to connect to your higher self more, and that will give you a little bit more guidance, right? That will allow you to have a better understanding of your path and where you're heading. Right? Should we get one more? Where is the collective heading, Spirit? Just so we can, make them excited. The Magician, okay? So you got all the powers, right? You got all the skills you need to manifest by using all of the elements in the universe, right? You can use the fire for passion, to take action. You can use the water to nurture yourself and nurture others and bring love into whatever it is that you're doing. Right? You can use the air to get creative, to bring in those ideas, those amazing ideas from the universe. And you can use the earth to stay more grounded, because if you're grounded, you have a better understanding of where you're heading, and you can think more clear when you're grounded. Look where it's taking you guys, to the 10 of Pentacles, right? This is a lot of money right here, right? A lot of financial stability, and that's where you're heading. You're going to be stable. And these people were preventing you from being able to focus on your business. They were in the middle of you being able to focus on your craft, on what it is that you needed to get done. And they were in the middle of that by inviting you to parties, by getting you drunk and taking drugs and doing this and doing that to keep you fogged, to keep you away from what you really got to do. And that's how some people spend the rest of their lives, right? Stuck in that karmic cycle. But it's okay, right? We're different here. Ace of Swords. So you're clear about, there's nothing changing your mind anymore, right? You are so clear about what you need to do. And we got the King of Pentacles. Come on. Of course the King of Pentacles is going to come out with the Ten of Pentacles. That's your energy, right? You're money oriented. You're thinking more about your business. You're thinking more about your future. Clearly. More clearly, without any distortions, without any illusions. And you're bringing love into this. And that's what makes this new path that you're heading the right path for you. And you're building something from the ground up with a steady foundation. One that can never, ever be destroyed again. Because maybe in the past it was destroyed. Of course, how can it not be when you're surrounded by karmic people? You know? But we live and we learn. And something's telling me, right, that you need to stand your ground, set boundaries. If for some reason you're still connected to these people, which I don't see why you would, you need to stand your ground and you need to defend what's yours. And don't allow them to get into your energy. Don't allow them to get into your head. Don't allow them to continuously mess things up for you. Don't allow them. You got the King of Cups twice, okay? Something's telling me that you have really digged into your emotions and you're not running away from your emotions anymore. The Queen of Swords, right? Yeah. Maybe you're heading... Ten of Cups. Maybe you're heading to someone who thinks clear just like you. Who thinks logically too, right? Not only spiritually, but logically. Come on, there are facts. And you connect with this person. And come on, the Ten of Cups here, it is ultimate wish fulfillment. It is a happy marriage. It is one where both of you guys are equally yoked, where there's mutual attraction, where you guys are both going to build this Ten of Pentacles together. And use your abilities and use your skills and use all of the beautiful magic from this universe. The good magic, not the witchcraft that these karmic friends love to do. For whoever needed to hear that. To build your foundation. Look, guys, oh my gosh, not only did we get the Ten of Pentacles, but we got the Ten of Cups. This is what everyone strives for. Right? And that is where you're heading. Just remember, right? Just remember to keep standing your ground. Just keep setting boundaries with these people. No, I don't want to talk to you. No, we can't hang out. No, we can't do this. Because if you don't do that, right, you're jeopardizing this. You're jeopardizing your Ten of Cups and you're jeopardizing your Ten of Pentacles. And this is already happening for you. So don't let anyone ruin what's meant to be yours. All right. Peace.